This is a video for the Barney Rubble Syndicate. Well guys, we took Barney Rubble all the way down to Lexington, Kentucky. It was a great event down here at the horse park. I chose this event specifically just because it's always a good track down here. And in 3 weeks' time, our big goal for the year is the Tryon 3-day event. And to me, about 3 weeks before a big event, I love to give them a run. So yeah, coming down to Lexington, Kentucky was perfect for Barney, and I was really pleased we got here. We arrived on Wednesday, and then lucky for me, it was Barney's a pretty high energy horse, so I actually got to ride him around the rings and get him a little bit more settled in than a lot of the one-day events that we've been doing. And it was definitely a big improvement for Barney just to get him more relaxed. He's a fiery character. I love him to bits, but man, on that first ride, he's breathing fire. And I got a couple of rides in, actually. I got 2 or 3 rides in before we did this dressage test, and he was awesome. He's just an incredible mover. He wants to do it. The judges love him. We scored a 26.3, so I know it's only the prelim level, but he just feels like he's got so much power, scope and movement. And yeah, we won the dressage, which was fantastic. Sort of has this feeling of, on here on the medium canter circle, when you ask him to expand his stride a bit, he's like, all right, hold on. And like I said before, these are the most ideal events for Barney, where we get there a day or two before the contest starts and can really sort of do a good job at getting him chilled and relaxed, taking a breath. The show jumping was the next day. We've got the round, and he was very energetic again. In the warm-up, he's jumping about 3 feet over the standards in the warm-up and landing and trying to throw me off on the backside. But again, something in his DNA is when he sees a jump, he just turns himself inside out to get his legs out of the way, and he's got so much power and scope. It's as you can understand, I just love him to bits. I mean, he's definitely a forward-thinking, brave, fast horse, and if I can just get him settled, I think the sky's the limit. He's bloody brilliant on the cross-country. The ground was a bit hard. Unfortunately, in Kentucky, they've had 0 rain. I couldn't believe it when we got there. It was brown compared to Pennsylvania. And Barney was great in the cross-country. I played around with a different bit. I put a rubber straight bar pelham in him, and it was just perfect. Like he gets strong and brave cross-country, but he sort of, I can control him and not fight with him too much. So like I said, guys, in 3 weeks' time, we're aiming him for the 2-star long, which is a FEI level 3-day event at Tryon. And he should be very, very competitive there. Again, all these events are sort of stepping stones and, progression towards next year's 3-star level. And, all these jumps, it just feels effortless on him. And I have to say, after doing the dressage and the show jumping, it was actually very good to warm up in the cross country. I think he'd got a fair bit of energy out of him in the dressage and show jumping, and as you can see, he's quite playful after the jumps here, and I feel like his tail's above my head sometimes when I'm jumping him. I think as it gets bigger and we have to go a little bit faster, all that exuberance will settle down a little bit. It's got a really big stride, and he sort of gets to the jump and he pounces off the ground. It's a wonderful feeling. So probably get him home and give him a couple of easy days, and I'll probably give him a little bit of a gallop towards the end of the week. I'll have 1 or 2 more jump schools. You know, with the jumping training, it's nothing to do with making him jump better. He jumps unreal how he is. It's more of a case of getting relaxed and rideable and working on our turns. So this is the cross country, and again I went at about 3/4 pace, and he was bloody brilliant. We ended up winning the class, and we won it easily, even though we went around the cross country and had 7 time penalties, which sort of was a good speed. I practiced jumping the fences out of stride. I just didn't sprint in between the jumps. Anyway, guys, I can't tell you how excited and fired up I'm about this horse, and I think he's a real chance at Tryon.